As you prepare for the upcoming season, you will probably want to create recommendations for your fields and then change the recommendations to fulfilled operations once the activity has been applied to your field. In this tutorial, we are going to step through how to create a recommendation, then later fulfill that recommendation as an applied operation or event. Using our center pivot, we will create a new planting operation similar to the one we created in the previous tutorials. So now we have a planting operation where the seeding rate varies from the center pivot and dryland corners. When we hit save, we will fill in the additional field information, but we will also select Save as Recommendation. When Save as Recommendation is selected, a date range option becomes available, allowing us to set a window of time that we want the recommendation to be applied. In other tutorials, we will show how this can be integrated into plans and logistics. Before finalizing the save, set the date range, add any necessary notes, then click Save. Once the operation has been saved, if we return to the Map section, we can see the planting recommendation. By right-clicking on the active layer and opening Preview Data, we can view the data associated with this recommendation, and within the Details tab, see that the status of this layer is a recommendation. When the time comes for the recommendation to be applied to the field, we can convert the recommendation to an applied operation. Remember that a recommendation is simply an operation that has yet to be completed. From within Summit, a recommendation can be converted to an applied operation by opening the Saved Operations window, just as when we edited an operation. In this window, we can tell the status of an operation. An operation that has been fulfilled or applied will have App next to it, denoting a fulfilled application. A recommendation will be noted by Rec. If a recommendation has already been fulfilled, it will have a Yes appear underneath Fulfilled. If it has not been fulfilled, then No will appear. To convert a recommendation into a completed operation or saved event, we will open the recommendation, then click Save. We are given options for fulfilling the recommendation, overriding the existing recommendation as a new recommendation, or saving a new and separate operation. We will choose to fulfill this operation and click Next. Returning to the Maps section, there are now two planting events. One is a recommendation, and the other the applied operation. Right-click the layer and select Preview Data to tell which is the recommendation and which one is the operation. If we wanted to delete the recommendation at this time, we could right-click on the recommendation layer and select Delete Layer. Or, if we wanted to keep the recommendation but hide it, choose the Hide Layer option. We can also uncheck Operation Recs within our visible layer settings. Recommendations can be made in SST Summit, then sent down to SST Stratus or Cirrus, where they can be fulfilled while in the field. During this process, users can edit recommendations as required during the application.